Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. I'm going to be pulling a 5-position spread today. The first position is your recent past. So what came out was the Two of Earth. Normally the reading doesn't start this quickly. The Ace of Water, and the Seven of Water. These three cards to me talked to me about balance, finding self-love, and not creating options. It could also be creating some confusion, so keep that in mind. All right. So the second position is your current situation. The third position is the blockage. The fourth position is the message from Spirit. The fifth position is the potential outcome. So, I don't know why I feel obligated to say this, but, you know, we all have male, female energy. We all could be a king or a queen, and take this reading however it resonates. In your current situation, we have the 8 of Water. Interesting. 7, 8. From the 1 to the 7 to the 8. So that's your present situation. You're trying to walk away from something or leave something in the past. What's blocking you is the King of Air. Clear communication, perhaps. Could be an actual person. Your message from Spirit is the Page of Water. And the potential outcome for Cancer. Potential outcome for Cancer. Who's the Moon card? The Tower and the Moon in reverse. Okay. Glad they're in reverse. I don't normally take reversals out of this deck, but when they fall and land that way, I take it. Okay. The overall energy for your reading is the 8 of Air. That's the 8 of Swords. It does talk about being imprisoned in our own thoughts and our own mind. You know, I feel like it's self-limiting thoughts. But I see in your outcome illumination is either going to make you face a tower moment that has happened in the past and resolve it, or you're going to have a not so bad tower moment, like an epiphany moment that makes you really happy, or brings a lot of illumination. You let go of fear. All right, let's look at this 2 of Earth, Ace of Water, and 7 of Water. So this is your recent past. These cards, like I said, it talks about finding balance, self-love. I'm getting a lot of self-love off of this Ace, and then the 7 of Water. And to clarify, we have the Magician in the upright. So manifesting a good king, a loving king, being emotionally stable, not talking about your emotions too much. This could be you, Cancer. Standing in your power and letting go of indecision and a stalemate and some stagnation that was going on. Internal conflict. Lovely. All right, let's look at this 8 of Water. Okay. So we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Ace of Cups in the upright, and the 8 of Pentacles. We have 2 8s here in reverse. So you may be moving away from a work situation, out of self-love. There's some sort of religious or commitment or societal structure, I'm going to say, be it marriage or your religious beliefs, something like that, tradition that has been broke here that you've walked away from, and it's bringing in self-love, a new love. But it's also might be affecting your work situation, where you're walking away from a work situation because you're worth more. Whatever it is, you're walking away from a situation that you may have put a lot of work into for your own self-worth. Okay. So let's look at this King of Air now. The King of Air, he can be a rather hard sort. Like, this can be a surgeon, but they're not emotional. Let's put it that way. Not emotional. This could be someone that also can use their words to hurt. So we're going to take a look at this. What is this King of Air? Can you have 2 more, please? Oh, that was 2. Good catch. Good catch. So the first one that came out is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the 10 of Cups, beautiful, in the upright, and the Chariot in the upright. So whatever this 10 of Pentacles was to you, this could be someone leaving the home, but or making the decision, a clear-cut, well-educated decision to leave a home, leave a legacy, leave something behind, and it leads to emotional fulfillment and victory. And I'd also like to point out that this is a 10. We have 2 10s here, and the card of victory. So, but your blockage is communicating this. If it is you taking on this air sign quality, this could be an actual air sign or person that really just wants victory in their own happiness, and they control all the resources in this. And you're seeing them as very cold and cutting and calculating. And bringing this to an end and moving away from it is your blockage. That's if it's an actual person. If it's you, it's, trying to balance and get victory over your emotions and your financial stability. And knowing how to do that. Okay. Excuse me. We also have your own card here in your blockage. So it does kind of make me feel like that's why I thought you might be taking on this air sign, King of Air energy. All right, we have the Page of Water. This could also be seeking wise counsel. Or not taking someone's advice. Now my throat's going to go out. Okay, so your message from Spirit is the Page of Water. I love this card. For me, a lot of times I see this card and it makes me think about handling our inner child, expressing that inner child and communicating those emotions that we may have, left to the wayside when we were younger. So sometimes this card means looking at that for me. Otherwise, it can mean, communication that like an apology, making an apology, a message of love. It's an emotional message. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups again. This is walking away. We have the Moon in reverse as a clarifier. That's double confirmation. The Six of Cups in reverse. And the Justice card in reverse. So this could be talking about a Libra, or, with the 6 here and the Moon in reverse, this communication is going to bring again, someone needs to deal with some past childhood issues in order to balance the scale, in order to clear karma. That's just for some of you. Others of you need to look at the past very clearly. And find balance within it, okay? But it's a time to deal with it and walk away. That's what I'm getting. I mean, that's what you're doing now, and that's the energy that you're working through here. We have the Moon in reverse twice, and this can really talk about letting go of fear of doing that, and one soft, small, childlike, innocent message can set that in motion. Please clarify the Moon in reverse and Tower in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the World card in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Okay, so there's a lot of karma going on here. You have 5 major arcana out of 7 cards. So, there's something about letting go of a codependent nature, whether it's you or another person, and that this is all happening as it's supposed to be happening right now. I feel like someone is going to be dealing with, there's a person in your past There's a person in your past that is going to come back, and you need to close the cycle on this. They're coming back for closure and clarity. And if it's not someone coming back in, it's you revisiting this, either with an air sign or another water sign. I'm going to say I do have the King of Cups here. That's a water sign. Of the Queen of Cups as well. But this is definitely saying it's time to deal with these emotions and take those baby steps, those first baby steps towards dealing with those emotions. You are moving towards that. Yeah, I just keep getting it. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. What's blocking you is ending something and forward movement. You're staying stuck in the bad past. Okay. This all has you all tied up in your head. The 8 and the 2. Okay, Cancer. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you. This is the Fairy Forest. And then I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card for you. Please may I have a oracle card for Cancer? What is they need to know? Serves their highest purpose. King of the Dark Wood Elves. It's number 39. Which breaks down to a 3. It says authority, credibility, and status. Kind of reminds me of that King of Air right there. The 8 Immortals. Okay, which is a 9. So you have 3 and a 9. King of the Dark Wood Elves, authority, credibility, and status. 39. For a minute, I just kind of spaced out and forgot what I was looking for. Okay, sorry. This Elven King has great authority and is widely respected. He is the keeper of order in a world of wild natural magic, and his domain is that of defenses, borders, territories, and law. He can come forth when you seek strong definition in your life, knowing the right thing to do and needing guidance and direction to make the right choices, given the circumstances. Remember that the person in your life represented by this card can be a hard to seek compassion and understanding from. They may not comprehend what you have to say, and they do not empathize with your situation, simply because they have never been there, and they have no desire to walk in your shoes. They are stern, and they can seem hard and cold. However, they have great wisdom to offer you about what to do in very serious matters. And when this being shows up in a reading, you know you must do the hard work. Take the reins and be strong for yourself. The offer wisdom of a serious and earnest kind and will not repeat themselves. The King of the Darkwood Elves offers you the opportunity to create strong, healthy relationships with very strong, earnest men, and to take your own life and what you must now do very seriously. The appearance of this card indicates that it is time for you to turn and face some of the hard and serious work that must now be done in order for you to become more complete on your soul journey. Yeah, that's right. Whoever this King of Air is, that's what they're telling you, and you're not taking it very well. But it is the truth, and it is illuminating. Okay. The 8 Immortals, that's number 9. I feel like this card talks about bringing in your kind of like friends, past life experiences to garner wisdom and move forward. The only wish of the Divine Mother Goddess is that all beings be spiritually free. The Divine Goddess calls us to realize our true nature, to fall in love with our own divinity. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water, forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within us. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You can carry the torch of enlightenment within you, beloved. Let it shine each day. Sometimes we imagine enlightened beings to be another species to everyday humans. Yet there is an old Easter saying that goes, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Enlightenment is made manifest through the small actions we take each day. Sometimes the smallest action can feel like an enormous leap, and yet when that action is taken, we realize that the journey into peace is something we can choose to take at any moment. The dynasty of the Divine Mother is her spiritual legacy. Wait, I'm reading you the wrong one. I wonder why. The 8 Immortals. Because I was looking at 8 and not the 9. Sorry, I am so sorry, Cancer. I hope you got something out of that message. The messages you have been receiving that are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self are from your higher guidance. The 8 Immortals and other beings of divine light and divine love are guiding you. It is safe to follow these messages now. Doing so will bring you greater joy. Sometimes you may question whether you are in contact with genuine spiritual guidance or engaging in wishful thinking. Genuine guidance is clear, simple, and repetitive. When you ask for confirmation, it will come. The more open you are, the more quickly the confirmation can reach you in the form of signs, conversations, and serendipitous happenings. In fact, confirmation and guidance can be instantaneous from multiple unconnected sources. Like the universe is playing a joyful, loving game with you, the guidance will be uplifting and helpful. Sometimes it will ask you to take a step that feels challenging, and yet true guidance always proves itself in that it only asks of you what is right and just for your highest good. It always serves the higher good of all involved in any situation, no matter what our fears might be. It is good to be careful and discerning about the quality of guidance that you are seeking, but it is usually an easy task to identify when guidance is not of a higher vibrational variety. It will be judging of you or others. It will not feel right, even if genuine guidance feels like it is asking you to do something unexpected or something that feels like a real stretch for you. It will still feel right in your own heart to do so. Genuine guidance, even when challenging, brings a sense of rightness and peace into your heart. Whereas lower vibrational guidance or thoughts or wishful thinking doesn't bring you into deeper peace. It simply confuses and confirms judgment. It isn't nearly as helpful. Sift through your thoughts and feelings to come to the genuine guidance and true spiritual knowing within you now. You can call upon the eight immortals and any being that loves you unconditionally and trust that you will receive quality guidance. The process below will help you to be still and connect with it through your own heart, beloved, which contains great wisdom and peace to guide you. So the answer is within yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to deal with, the base emotion, the base issue, and all of the other issues start to go away. And that's what I kind of keep seeing here in this reading, is that you have maybe a counselor that you're having a hard time. Either you might be having a hard time paying them, but you don't see how it's going to affect your long-term stability, or you're afraid of it. And I do see a lot of fear, but you're going to let go of that fear. Spirit is guiding you to let go of that fear and work towards the ending of the cycle, that the time to do that has started and is now. Okay. All right. Cancer. I hope you enjoyed your full moon last night. I know this energy has been kind of fun for me. I've been exhausted all week. But if this reading resonates with you, please comment, hit the like button, and share it on your social media for those who might benefit from it. And remember that, I love you. Have a great day.